What's up YouTube, Nina8001 with some more Let's Build a Kingdom, and I just had a bloody nose a couple seconds ago. Today we're going to build defensive buildings and finish off the main architecture of the castle itself. I will be going back and doing details in a different episode, probably the next one. And then we get to start on my favorite thing I've been looking most forward to is the town. But for right now, let's start on this tower. I wanted to make it a little bit taller. And you'll see it'll look better after I continue on with the other parts of this video too. Here, I'm gonna shut up. I didn't raise up too many blocks, but it does make a difference. And it's kind of more of the height that I wanted. At first it looks kind of weird, like it doesn't belong, but after I get going, it'll look better. And I did my kind of what I usually do for around the outside and make it have more depth is put stairs, which I hate placing. Stairs are the bane of my existence along with spiders in Minecraft. It's just, I don't like placing them, but they do make it look better, so I am doing it because I like to make castle towers look this way. And I also learned never build anything in even numbers. It will not end well. Sorry if you heard that, it was a cat rubbing on my microphone. It didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. It looks fine, but it's just not, I don't know. Just don't build with even numbers. It doesn't work. Always odd. And then after I got this done, I went and I filled in with smooth stone to make the platform, and then built up from there to make the defenses against arrows or whatever you want to. I don't even know what they're officially called. I should look that up for next episode. I'm hoping that I can do more videos like this that are longer. The reason I started doing them as longer is because I hit 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 views, just a couple of days ago, which is awesome. Thank you all for that very much. And I decided to make an extra special long video of this and getting a whole bunch done to show you just how immense the builds are going to be that I'm making for this series. Here I just put up the defenses. That's why you don't build in evens, because then you have to build the top like that. I like it, it looks fine, it's a little bit different, but it's not how the rest of my towers are going to actually look. And I kind of scouted out the next spot for a tower. Decided that I'm just going to have one coming up out of the mountain. Again, I'm going to do the inside, so this isn't going to be just a random hollow tower. There's going to be stairs, and you'll see that the stairs are kind of going to make sense to be there, because otherwise we won't be able to get to the walls part of it. Yeah, I figured out I messed up, so I had to go back and delete some of that, because I actually put 4 instead of 3. Anything else that's kind of news? Ooh, I was thinking of maybe just every once in a while doing a random show how to build buildings. If you want to see that, once I get farther into the series, it won't be for a while, but it'll be towards once some of my other series get wrapped up, more or less when Trail's done and we start planning out the other roleplay series. Then I'll probably throw something else in there just to make up some time. I've been really busy getting ready for college next year. That's why it's been a lot of no trill, because I've been doing scholarships and finding an apartment and all this kind of stuff. So I'm really excited about that. So that's why, and it will be like that until late April, maybe hopefully sooner than that if I get all the stuff done. Then I'll have more time on the weekends. And I actually, might actually have some more trail coming up next weekend. This weekend I'm extremely busy. It's Easter, as you all know, and I have some family stuff going on, so I'm assuming you do too, so you probably won't be watching videos on YouTube anyways. If you are, I guess thank you for watching this on Easter, but that's just how it's going to be. I ended up building this tower up the same height as the other one by accident, but then I went in and built the other one up higher, because I wanted this one to be kind of shorter to kind of overlook whatever, this side of the mountain, just because I felt like it didn't need to be as tall. See, what I've thought of is, I'm sure there's plugins that I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. I'd have to talk to somebody to help me out with the server. So if you know anybody that is good with server plugins and stuff like that, let me know. Send me a link to like his channel. Maybe not his channel because he probably has a lot of subscribers and he won't see me. But if you know him personally, send me a private message with his Skype, and I'll talk to him about it and see if he knows what I want him to know or what I need to know, and we'll go from there. So if you do, then thank you. Also, after this is done, I've decided that I'm going to give... This is going to be like a city-state, this one right here. There's going to be city-states, and there's going to be major cities. There's going to be like little camps inside the city-states and cities of like work camps and mining camps and just like forts and bandit camps. That's going to be part of it. Like you have to get money and do jobs for the king, which is me, to be able to own these castles. So what you'll do is I'll send you out on a pre-made mission, like to go destroy some bandit. But I'm also going to make lore behind it that things have to be the way they are, a certain way. So some things will not be built right away, or I'll build them. I guess no, I won't build them, but later on there might be like, oh, I need, I'll have a tournament and the leader gets to go on this mission for me or something like that. That type of thing. But the way you kill off bandit camps, you and like your party or whatever, and you decide amongst yourselves who gets to be the king of the city-state at first, or I'll even maybe even go smaller and just do like a small little mining village. You'll get in charge of that, and you can go into these mines, and you can destroy blocks in there to take these ores, sell them, make supplies for yourself, build up your gold amount, and then you can upgrade to city-state. And from there, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, if somebody wants to attack you, you can come get a war bond type thing, and you can buy, I'll give you money, or you can buy defenses. So I can give you like a TNT launcher, or a moat, or spike traps, or not really spike traps, because I don't know, you can't have spike traps in Minecraft, what am I talking about, but like traps, stuff like that. Or you can buy, or you can take out a bond type thing, and you can, after the battle, or even just any time, you can upgrade your city. You like, oh, I want a bigger, better castle. Well, you'll buy it, and I'll add on to it in the world, and I'm going to be the only admin that can add on to things. I've already decided that nobody else is going to be able to be an admin but me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a forum page on something, probably maybe my own like a free site to make a website, and make a forum page, and you post there that you want to have a battle with somebody, or you want to upgrade with somebody to something, and stuff like that. I'm probably going to make a video explaining this before I do it. It's highly likely that I'm going to do this. It might not be seriously a couple of years in the future, but I hopefully slowly will be able to make it and find a free way, or better, cheaper way of making a server and have at least good, decent internet. So that's that. Here I'm building up the towers, the little defenses and stuff like that. And this one actually worked out because I did it in odd numbers, so actually it looks the way I want it to. There you can see the 3 different heights of towers. I really like that. I like making it differentiate. And now I decided I was going to make a second level. Or there's going to be 3 levels altogether on the outside. Yeah, 3 levels, not counting the walls and the towers. So this is just another level of the top of the castle. I outlined it with this. Excuse me. I think I went over and did the wall next. And I kind of built up a little bit. Yep. Here I did part of the wall. And I did 3 wide wall, and I only put the defenses on the one side because it didn't really make sense to have the big defenses on the... I don't know, I'm going to call them ramparts because I've heard that on video games. I don't know if it just means walls. But the ramparts only on one side because they're not defending themselves from themselves, so they're only defending from the outside. So it makes sense to have one side open and one side like that. And I also did a little bit of terraforming to get rid of this part of this mountainside, so you can just walk right in anyways. Just so that it was at least a little bit higher. I realize it's still not that high but defended, but There's always going to be weak spots in a castle. Which leads me to the next thing. I'm not going to make it so you can destroy blocks. I'm not sure. You can only do it in certain areas, or you can buy like a mine or something, and I'll give you a certain amount of area. You can make a mine there and get ores. But when they're attacking, what I'm thinking of doing is either doing like objective based, where I go in and I put, oh, you have to hit this button and all this stuff will happen, like TNT or whatever. And I'm probably going to make it so you can't make TNT in the map, because it's supposed to be kind of medieval role-playing style, so it's not necessarily survival in a sense. I'm going to have an area set off, or a separate world for survival if you really want to just do survival. But I'm going to make PvP. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the battles. I'm not sure if I'm going to turn it on so you can destroy blocks, but people will just use their picks and go right through the walls. Or if you have to use siege weapons, buy them from me and set up a siege with like ores and gold and stuff like that, or credits like from doing missions. That kind of style. I'm not 100% sure yet. I haven't decided. So that's how that's going to go. For sure, there's going to be battles like that. I'm hoping it'll be big battles and it'll be really awesome, like 10 on 10 or something like that. That'd be pretty sweet. But here I'm putting in the second level, butting up to the grass, just for minor outline. Just letting you know that there's going to be more detail. So after you see it, you say, oh, this looks kind of bland or whatever, and things look kind of similar. I'm going to be doing a lot of detail work, and I'm going to try some stuff in a different creative world to see what looks good, what I like the best, and then maybe implement it into here. I might even make a video out of that. We'll see. There you can see one section of wall in the start of the second level. I decided, instead of filling this up solid, I might make a room out of this, so I just put a bunch of lanterns in there just in case I don't. But I was thinking of making it like a little barracks area for the soldiers. And like I said in my practice video about the numbers of people that can be in towns depends on how big they are. Like cities, there's going to be pretty much almost no limit. If you own a city, you can, or you can work for me in the main city, there'll be like no limit to the people that can be in the city. Besides the main city, there's probably going to be a limit. Like you can have, I'm not even going to have a big enough server to have like 400 people, but I'm just an example. You wouldn't be able to have like 400 people on your team, that kind of thing. And I know that a lot of the cities and stuff aren't even going to be used. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do it. I'm going to set up like a trading thing, like a trading post in each one, maybe with some villagers when I actually do the server. But for now, I'm not going to do that because I'm not 100% sure what exactly is going to go on. So those are my plans. I really like thinking about this when I build this. It's like I get some good ideas when I'm building. Here I'm putting the ramparts, or whatever the heck they're called. And it actually didn't work out exactly how I wanted to, so I had to put 3 on each corner. It looks good. I like it. It gives a little bit of differentiates a little bit from everything else and makes it a little bit more unique. And then I wanted to build the next part of the wall before I did the third level. So I'm building up, and this part took a while. And I decided to use cobblestone because I used stone bricks as just kind of an accent for this castle. The next castle I'm going to build is like Motte and Bailey, like stone and wood, mostly like half and half, probably going to be mostly wood. Because if in this texture pack, it's kind of hard. If you put a lot of stone, it's really hard to accent it with wood without making the stone still be the main part of the build. I found that out with the practice build. I was going to make it like a Motte and Bailey thing, but then I used the stone bricks, and it's just impossible. It looks too fancy to be a Motte and Bailey. When I think of Motte and Bailey, I think of like Vikings and like old walls and castles. Like they didn't have the proper techniques and architecture styles to be able to build complete stone walls, so they needed wood to hold it up, that kind of thing. So the walls will probably be thinner, stuff like that. This is kind of a iconic city-state, is this is going to be right next to where you spawn. This one along with some other ones, I'm sure. But like I said, I was going to designate areas. I don't think I said that yet, but there's going to be provinces, or not provinces, city-states and cities. I'm going to designate areas with wool, so that you know how much land, like you want to upgrade your land, or you want to have a wood cutting station or whatever, and I'll give you a little section of area you can plant trees and whatnot. But like it'll give out a certain area, and I'll mark it off with wool in the ground for the area of land that this city-state owns that you can develop and upgrade, type of thing. And I think this will be really fun for people. If you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments, because I will think about them and maybe put my own twist and maybe put it in the next video, like as a suggestion. and see what everybody else says. But here I'm putting on the ramparts on the outside again. Excuse me. And I decided to start it with the corner so I knew it was going to fit right, and it would have fit anyways after I did it, but I was just doing it just to make sure. There I'm kind of sweeping around to show you the different, what it looks like. And then I decided to go in and cut this out so it was a little bit thicker so that it would all line up to be a third level type thing. And I filled in the grass with that, and then I put a little platform for stairs to go up to the second and third levels. I put that down, cover that up. And I wasn't really 100% happy with the stairs going to the third level. The second level, this one is fine. The third level I might change, but I haven't really come up with a different idea yet. But just for now, I'm probably going to leave it. And fixing this grass that I found back there. Then I kind of clear out and put the blocks in that are supposed to be there and clear out some of the grass to get it all even down to one level, so it's one big level. I'm probably going to put like a big fountain or statue or something up here so it adds to it, so it's not just a big stone floor with nothing. This is going to be kind of like, yeah, it's for war, like you can put people up here with arrows to fire down and whatever, put defensive things. But it's also going to be kind of like a little, the king will come up here and look over the city and whatnot and just relax by the fountain or whatever. I don't really know why I replaced this with grass, because it's not going to be grass up here, but anyways. Then I had to go into the walls and get rid of the dirt where I cut the land out. And then I went and cut the sides out so they're all even 90-degree angles. I guess they're all 90-degree angles anyways, but like longer so it's not just like jagged edges. That type of thing. And then I went and I missed a couple spots for the area, and then I started putting in the walls of the third level. At first I was going to do 4 high, but then I just went 3 because I figured I don't know, I don't like going too high, because it would have been, to me when I looked at it when I had it 4 high, it just would have been a little bit weird. I don't know, I'm just weird like that. I have some OCD type thing where if things don't look exactly how I want them to, it bothers me. But anyways, then I kind of took a little look back there, and you can kind of see what was going on. Don't worry if it's going too fast. It's slowed down at the end, just to show a little tour of everything. This is just the build. I did build for over an hour, so that's why it's all sped up, because otherwise this video would be like an hour or 45 minutes long, and it would be it would probably take 2 days for me to upload it, not gonna lie, because my internet is DSL. It's not good. That's all I have to say. Is those 15-minute videos of like Minetastic and stuff, they take 10 hours to upload. 10 hours. That's how long those take. It's ridiculous. And here, sorry about that. Here I go putting those ramparts. My computer decided to go to sleep at the perfect moment, putting the ramparts in. I thought I got a good spot for it, for 3 wide stairs. But then I went down, I was like, oh, it's off. So I put it in. I ended up only going 2. No, I did 3. No, I did 2. Yeah, 2. Because it would be too close to the edge and it would just block everything. So I just did 2. And it worked out good with the rampart areas and stuff. I went and filled in all this other things that were missing and a couple of grass blocks. And here's a little zoom around. I noticed that it kind of looked really square and kind of weird. Like it was, that one right side was missing something. And then I just, but when I was thinking about it, I decided to do the gatehouse first, and I burned down some of these trees to get ready for the town building and the decorations next episode, which I hope you'll all tune into next episode, because I'm really excited. This series is really fun to me. I really like this kind of stuff more than the survival. Like in Minetastic, there is some survival. Mostly it's a lot of just building, making my base awesome. I am going to have to go mining pretty soon because I'm starting to get a little low on some resources. Not, I guess I shouldn't say low, but lower than I want to be, because I'm used to having a million of everything, because I mined for a good 4 hours one day and just 95 diamonds. I have 95 diamonds. I have to make a new chest plate soon, so it's going to be like 80 something, but 95 diamonds is ridiculous. That's crazy. So I decided to build these up like a block higher so there's some stairs and that they looked a little bit higher than the actual walls to give it a little bit more depth with the size of the castle anyways. That type of thing. I don't know if that really makes sense, but that's what went through my mind when I decided to do it. I'm going to put probably a working gate, or try to anyways. I know how to make one that's two blocks wide, and I'll probably do that because it looks good if you make it tall enough. But I think actually that would be uneven, so I might have to do 3, and there might be a space in the middle or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure something out, but I'm not 100% sure exactly what I'm going to do. Now that I'm saying it, I think I have a cool idea. I might try it, and you'll see it next episode. But I'm not sure if it's really going to work. But we shall see. Here I put for the ramparts, I put the cobblestone to be the opposite of the brick, and I looked at it and I was like, no, that doesn't look good. It just looks too much like the wall right behind it. You can't even, it just looks bad. So I went in and I put stone slabs instead. And I also, it's not the only spot because, you know, there's that floor, and I didn't do the other floors with stone slabs. But I did do, there's going to be a tower on the right side that has stone slabs as the ramparts around it too. Just a small little half circle tower that I built on the side just to kind of match it. There I'm doing a little bit slowed down for you. There you can see the gatehouse in the area around. And then that's right next to those stairs is where I build that tower. There you can see the second and third levels of the castle itself. Remember, this is just the first castle, and there's other ones that are going to be way bigger than this, like huge castles. So here I decided to build that tower, and I built it wrong the first time, so I had to destroy it. It was 1 block off. Not the best at math, I guess. So I built that up about to the same level as the top of the stairs, all the way across, and it kind of made a little railing for the stairs because it was kind of open on that one side. I didn't really like it because it didn't look very castle-like, because why would you leave your only stairs going up completely wide open? I don't know, just not a very good defensive move, I guess. It's kind of what I thought in my mind when I did it. Again, I don't know if that makes any sense. It's just what went through my head. I did the floor all stone bricks, so it kind of matched everything else. And I put some torches on the inside. Again, there's probably going to be something inside there. And then I did the stone slabs for that. Alright, and here's a quick flyover of the whole thing. This took me a while. I'm really glad with how it turned out. The walls look, I don't know, it looks kind of weird for having those tall walls, but I like it. I like how it's going to look. I think after I get the town built up around it, it's going to be pretty cool. So make sure to leave a like, share, favorite, subscribe for more. Next episode should be out next Thursday. I might do another one, something special next week if I don't have something to do, if I'm not busy anyways. But that is the castle. Next we are going to do the details, make the castle look not so plain and the towers not so cylindrical, and just make it overall look better. Alright, goodbye.